The fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
After the interception, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to have a third down.
J.K. Dobbins. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Forced out to it. The Ravens go for it, but come the football back. They were able to do it, forcing the end.
Down is a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Brady's pass.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. First down and more for Jackson. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quick.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Bradley Pinion has it teed up, and here we go with 2 of the most exciting offenses around as the Bucs visit Baltimore. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And no one can run the football like Lamar Jackson from the quarterback position. The most dynamic guy with the ball in his hands since probably Michael Vick. Got more accurate throwing the football each and every year in Louisville. But how about this one? A first-round pick in 2017, the number 32 pick in the first round. The last guy to do that in Louisville, Teddy Bridgewater, the same exact pick when he came in.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down. Jackson.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown,
glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Buccaneers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Godwin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. Brady. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
off the play fake. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
A gain of 2.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. And now Jackson will look to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Sean Culkin there to make the grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6.
Jadon Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now Jackson on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Jackson.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Touchdown run, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
Justin Tucker.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6.
Jadon Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out, and the Ravens have got it.
Brady's pass complete.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One start.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Bradley Pinion has it teed up, and here we go with two of the most exciting offenses around as the Bucs visit Baltimore. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And what a sophomore season he had for the Cardinals. Pretty much swept every major quarterback award, including the Heisman Trophy. And we spend a lot of time talking about his legs. Formidable. He can run the ball like few others, but the key to everything for him is ability to be accurate from the pocket.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And right away he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Jackson on the keeper.
Tampa Bay coming out along with a man who needs no introduction, the great Tom Brady.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Down right around the 25.
He was brought
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
The ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Brady.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. No doubt they were hoping for 7 points out of this drive, CD. The good news, they can at least salvage 3 because that ball went bouncing out of bounds.
Yeah, how about the bounce that they got? They kept them in field goal range. You're exactly right. They get a chance to get 3 points out of it and not cost themselves.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
Here's 3. Ravens, nothing.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He'll run it. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
44-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. On second down, a run with Dobbins. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
On third down, here's Dobbins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And Andrews lost the football. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
The take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second down, Dobbins, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins there to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Yeah, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's going deep for Brown. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Antonio Brown, 43 yards. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 56 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
Buccaneers 10. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone.
Jadon Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. Now a first down carry by Jones. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Throwing now is Brady. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
Brady now on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Take over first down.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. Now Jackson back into his end zone. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
38-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
J.K. Dobbins. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a Baltimore Raven.
Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He'll try and run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
11 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Jackson from the shotgun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
1st and 10.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady looking downfield and got his man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. And from the gun, it's Brady. He's going deep for Brown. He's got it at the 15. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Buccaneers.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Again, they'll throw with Brady. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to regain the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 17-14.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him. But he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. to throw again. Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. Looking sideline, incomplete. So we've hit halftime, just an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Ravens 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 70 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well, and they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
Jackson's pass intercepted by the Buccaneers.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. So after the INT, it's Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Ravens have got it.
Leonard Fournette, the ball carrier.
I mean, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked by And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Flush to his right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
31.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, a 22.
At the 40-yard line.
Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
15 more yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down.
From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. William Golston able to get him for a loss of about 3. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 4-yard touchdown scamper, and the Ravens cut into that lead. Well, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
22. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
33-yard line.
And here we go again with Tom Brady in Tampa's offense. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your quarterback? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. Brady will try again on second down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me. Good job there defensively to push him back.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Sean Culkin there to make the grab. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the two-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped up. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Oh, they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson will find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He uncorks it for Snead. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Willie Snead.
A big play that time for the Ravens. 45 yards. To throw again is Jackson. Rolling to his right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
31.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know,
and look at this. They get the... Oh, no, he lost the football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
J. Don Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
First down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
6-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Staying over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Operating from the gun, Jackson dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Another run here with Dobbins. And Hill running right through it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
For another Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
His throw caught right around the 6. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal. That's complete right around the 8. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down now. Dobbins. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his 2nd touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken from about the 12.
Jadon Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tom Brady in the offense. Down by 7. A little under 2.5 to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
To Mike Evans.
Mike Evans,
Tampa Bay.
73 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins.
After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence. If they just get their assignments down, they would get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
It's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Throwing now is Jackson. Flushed out right. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Second and 14. They'll go again with Dobbins.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Caught right side, it's Snead. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the 1st by a few yards.
But it's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. William Golston in on the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Jackson.
2nd and 6.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
2-yard line.
So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now Jackson. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Today's
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they close.